You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Hot off the press on a different day, but it's still hot off the press. And we open it up just like we always open it up with peace, with positive energy. Always creates elevation. Peace, positive energy always creates elevation. Shout out to my main man, Big Haas, because his soul searching. He's doing this, getting right, working out, doing his thing. Big shout out. Yep, yep, yep. Shout out to my man, LaCrush. Holla at your boy. Anyway, shout out the press. So we're going to get down to it and do it like we're supposed to. Give you the news that you can use and the tools not to be confused. All right, I'm going to make it quick tonight because I'm solo dolo, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, still deliver the news to you. So I'm going to jump right in and share my screen and give you the news. Start with this news. You know what it is, just like always. Tribal Funk Power Move, hot off the press. Only opinion that matters. And what it is, hot off the press. And here come the first miss. Jumping into it right off top. Story breaking out of South Carolina. Jury finds an Asian man owner not guilty after shooting an unarmed 14-year-old black teen in the back. They're making a big scene over this right here. 61-year-old convenience store owner chased down and shot a 14-year-old black teen in the back, even though the boy didn't steal anything. And the jury found him not guilty. Not guilty. What you expect? Let's see what they say.
All right, Madam Clerk, will you please publish?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Indictment number 2023-GS40-07440. State of South Carolina, County of Richland versus Chike Rick Chow. We, the jury, unanimously find the defendant, Chike Rick Chow, as to the charge of murder, not guilty. Fine number 302, foreperson, June the 1st, 2026. Madam Forelady, was this your verdict and the verdict of the entire jury?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Thank you.
Attorney from the state.
I mean, what do you think gonna happen? Same shit, different day, over and over again. Getting still. People calling for boycotts, marches, and you know what I'm saying? Boycott, don't buy nothing Asian, and nothing for not 30 days, 60 days, they saying, things to that nature right there. Now you're going to have another attack. It's a pattern, man. Y'all don't see this shit. Y'all don't see it. It's a pattern. Get you amped up. Go tear up shit. That's the justice system for you. Just us. You know? What you gonna do about it? March. We shall overcome. Touchy subject, isn't it? You don't want to get your shit together. The time you want to come together is fucking funeral. Always pulling each other down. Talk behind your faces, you know. I can go on and on. Don't know why I froze up, but yeah, touchy subject. You know, I know why. I damn sure know why. I know why I froze up, because you know what we do on Hot Off the Press. You know how we bring it to you. You know how Big Haas and
International
G brings it to you. Hot, heated, off the press. Give it to you. You know, who else gonna give it to you like this? Everybody else sugarcoating it, make it seem like. All right, I ain't gonna dwell on it. Get to the next thing. Let's go to the next. Let's see what this is. I don't even know. I'm just going. I'm flowing. We're flowing tonight. I'm flowing with this right here. Flowing with the script. Yeah. All right. Let's see what this is. Jump it off.
Y'all, J.D. Vance just dropped the qualification requirements for what they're calling the anti-weaponization fund. You know, Trump's $1.8 billion IRS settlement for people that say the Biden administration treated them unfairly. Now, let me be clear up front. This fund was not built for us, okay? It was built for conservatives who feel like the last administration came for them unfairly. And that's not our lane, all right? We're going to stay in our lane. But here's what just happened that ain't nobody talking about. Might not even be thinking about, but I'm thinking about it. The United States government just put a principle in writing. When the government wrongs its citizens, financial compensation is the appropriate remedy, okay? They said that, not us, them. They built that door for themselves. Make no mistake about it. But see, principles don't exclusively belong to the people that invented them. And Black Americans have the most documented, quantifiable government-caused harm in this nation's history. Not feelings, not allegations, federal policy on paper with price tags attached. The Homestead Act locked Black families out of 1.6 million acres, $326 billion in lost generational wealth. The Social Security Act of 1935 excluded the industries where 60% of Black workers labored, $150 billion. The GI Bill gave 1.2 million Black veterans benefits on paper and nothing in practice. $170,000 per veteran gone. FHA redlining made whole Black neighborhoods couldn't get a mortgage. $156 billion in lost home equity. USDA loan discrimination cut Black land ownership from 14% to 1%. $2.3 billion owed. PPP sent $525 billion out the door and approved Black business owners at half the rate of white owners. And slavery, $14.2 trillion in extracted, uncompensated labor. Every single one of those harms was caused by the United States government, by law, by policy, and on purpose, baby. So when they established that government harm equals compensation, they just handed us the legal, moral framework that we've been asking them to recognize for generations, all right? We cannot file with this fund. No, we can't. But we can stand in every courtroom, every congressional hearing, every policy debate and say, you just agreed with us. You said it yourself. Now apply it consistently. That's the judo move. They built the argument, and we're going to use it, okay? See, if they build the door, on my soul, we marching right through it.
I'm speechless. All the shit that she named off that they've done that has been done to however you want to classify. I'm not black, brown from the boogie down, all of that right there. I'm not fucking damn indigenous to this land. Yeah. Yep. Native of Earth. Wherever I lay my head, here's my home. Yeah. So on and so on. But let's move on to other stuff. Shit that's going on. This was back then. I'll give you a little something that happened back then that nobody wanted to talk about. But you know how it is. We bring the facts out. This was hidden. Now it's out. But did you know? I knew. And what'd you say? We conspiracy theorists. We talking shit that we don't know. Oh, you must have been listening to Trump or whatever, and so on. But hey, you should have been, because look at this. Check this.
Asked, what was it?
And have you seen any other vaccine that was put out for the public that skipped the animal test?
Never before, especially for children.
And as what I've read, they actually started the animal test, and because the animals were dying, they stopped the test.
Correct.
Folks, I think that's important to understand there, that what we're talking about is the American people are now the guinea pigs. This is the test program that's going on. They didn't do the human testing, and they stopped the animal test because the animals were dying. And then they turned it out for the public. And we are now looking at businesses that want to mandate that this experimental vaccine be given to people as a condition of their employment. And yet we have this death count that continues to rise and be totally ignored.
That was then. It still made people get the jab. My man, Big Hodge had to damn near quit his job. Yeah, I mean, come on now. But that ain't all, y'all. Nah. Not finished yet. Hold on. Not finished with that yet. Anyway. Hold on, I'm trying to find something. Oh, there it is, what I need to find. Okay. All right. You will share this screen. Show you this. Show you this. You already see it. You already see it. That's what they say. Experts say the COVID, the damn jab may be causing that right there. That's what the experts say. Not me. The expert. Look. That. You got these women with all these cervical cancers and breast cancers and all these other stuff, and people, men getting all this shit, forced to take it. They were forced to take it, forced to take that jab. I didn't say it. These people said it. Here it is right here. I didn't say it. These people right here. There they are. The doctors testified at Senate hearing about the experience. Look at this. Let's hear it.
COVID-19 vaccines may be causing cancer, experts say. COVID-19 vaccines may cause cancer in some people, doctors said June 3rd. Dr. Angus Dalgleish, professor emeritus of oncology at the University of London, told a hearing in Washington that he witnessed patients unexpectedly develop cancer after receiving COVID-19 vaccines built with messenger ribonucleic acid technology. I have no doubt in my mind that the mRNA vaccine likely played a significant role in the development of these unexpected cancers, he said. Dr. Wafik Eldari, director of Brown University's LaGuardia Cancer Center, said during the hearing that he has found the spike protein, found in both COVID-19 and COVID-19 vaccination, could reduce the ability to activate genes involved in suppressing cancer. Eldari and a colleague in a January paper listed dozens of publications describing different types of cancer appearing shortly after COVID-19 vaccination or infection, several months after they told a federal vaccine committee that safety issues with the vaccines could include cancer, with cancer mechanisms being one of the areas that needed further exploration. That committee advised the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to scale back recommendations for COVID-19 vaccination. The CDC did so, but that update was blocked in March by a federal judge. An appeal is pending. Looking at the totality of up-to-date evidence and what you've heard from eminent witnesses today, in my view, millions of Americans and millions more across the world may be in clear and present danger of suffering premature cardiovascular disease and cancer, Dr. Asim Malhotra, a British cardiologist, said during the hearing on Wednesday. Senator Ron Johnson, chairman of the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, hosted the hearing. Johnson, a frequent critic of COVID-19 vaccines, said it was important not to wait for definitive proof to warn the public about possible dangers associated with the vaccines. Senator Richard Blumenthal, the top Democrat on the subcommittee, noted how the National Cancer Institute quotes Dr. Stephen Pergam with the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center as saying, "There is no evidence that COVID-19 vaccines cause cancer, lead to recurrence, or lead to disease progression." Dr. Julie Grallo, chief medical officer of the American Society of Clinical Oncology, called by Blumenthal to testify during the hearing, said that currently there is no clinical evidence proving mRNA COVID-19 vaccines cause cancer or accelerate cancer growth. Grallo said it was important to research the possibility, but said that reports describing cancers being found shortly after COVID-19 vaccination did not mean vaccination caused the cancers, because it was unclear when the cancers developed. Pfizer and Moderna, which manufacture mRNA COVID-19 vaccines, did not return requests for comment by time of publication.
There you go. There you go. Once again, we told you. We crazy. We the dumb ones. Told you. One time for your mind, one time, I'm telling you, everything we say, everything has been facts. I don't care what you agree with. You don't have to agree with shit. Research it yourself, you'll find out. Keep on going against me. You've been wrong before. You'll be wrong again. Bet against me. International G. Bet against me. So on. Now let me show you this. It gets deeper this week right here. I know this is news you can use hot off the press, but sometimes you have to get hot off the press. And it's news and information. News, current events, information. It's information right here. It's information that you need to know. You need to know that you're living amongst certain people that aren't normal.
In this industry, what you must understand is, when you do sell your soul, you are allowed to live forever. And these people that are called youngins, like I was, had no idea that these people still live. They will prey, haunt, kidnap, anything to stay on top. This is their world. They have nothing but time, is what they believe. The art of exchanging spirits, trading spirits.
And then when they do die, they can move their consciousness from their decaying body, from their dead, body to a new clone of themselves. They can basically, they can harness and control and transport the informational bundle that is a soul from one piece of hardware to another, or wetware to another. They know how to do this, and this is why, like, in all the human myths about Apollo and Aphrodite and whatever, Zeus himself, these gods seem like they live forever. They always look the same, and whereas humans are, being born and dying generation after generation, these Nordics these gods always look the same, because first of all, their lifespans are thousands of our years per body, and then also they can move their consciousness into clones of themselves. So yeah, it's exactly as you describe it. It was done a very long time ago, and these are the people who manage us.
International.
G. Y'all seen your peoples. Y'all seen your peoples. Y'all seen all your peoples over there, those walking deads, the living forevers, the vampire, that blood shit, spirituality shit. Dealing with them evil spirits. Better watch who you pray to. Promise you that. And some more old shit going on and on and on and on. Just like this. I just tell it like it is. I don't have no side. Just straight. It is what it is. I ain't got no sides. It is what it is. I promise you that. You're either right, you're wrong. Pretty, you ugly. I like you, I don't. Ain't no in between. You know what I mean? Now look at that. We're going to keep going. Check this shit out.
This guy decides to get a chip installed in his brain, and it has people in the comments wondering why. Let's look at this video, and y'all pay attention to this guy, how he reacts, how he responds, his body language, and his facial expressions. Just pay attention.
Do you have any side effects?
No, I don't have any side effects.
Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home
I practiced at home.
And so what do you think the biggest benefit of this is?
The biggest benefit is that it's going to help people with spinal cord injuries and people with Parkinson's disease and people with epilepsy and people with depression, anxiety, and all these different things.
Okay. I could still move the mouse with my mind. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I had. It's actually pretty cool.
Is it like a chip?
It's a small chip, yeah.
So I'm curious about the device itself, the actual, how long did it take you to get used to it?
It was a process, it took a few months to really get comfortable with it, but now it's just part of me in my head.
Can you show us?
Can you show me where?
Right here. So the future is going to be amazing. We're going to be able to do so.
Here's my question. If this chip is going to be able to help people with spinal cord injuries, anxiety, depression, my question is, since you got the chip installed in your brain, do you have any of those things? Because what it seems to me is you don't have any of those things. So how do you know that getting that chip installed in your brain is going to help with those things? On top of that, his responses, nah. Y'all better pay attention, man. They showing you what they about to do. They showing you who they are. It's right here in front of our faces. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like and follow for more.
Y'all hear? He said like right here. You like it right there. Like this video and share it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what to do right there on YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Yeah, we're going to have some exciting shit for you to come once we come and get on the same Records. They have some great shit to deliver. Great shit. Hell yeah. And it's on. Okay, yeah. Big shout out. I don't give a damn. I told you I like who I like who I like. You know what I'm saying? And fuck that right there. Shit. I'm going to tell you, big shout out to my man Drake. Big shout out to my man Drake. Drake, hot damn, then dropped hot damn a career high 99 million monthly listeners on Spotify. New career high. Drake doing it, boy. 3 albums and one dropping. Said, get me out of my deal. Fuck that. I'm gonna chill. Yeah, I like Drake. Kendrick Lamar, he's cool. I mean, you know, music is music. They battling. But the lawsuit shit was not about suing Kendrick. People make it what they want to be of it. It was him going after the industry, the bots. Y'all want to say something? Fuck that. The man controlled a damn near 2 decades, damn near. The man got hot. Man had a damn underground run and then just a tear. A great talent. Kendrick, great talent too. But he ain't no Drake. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Drake controlled the whole move Summers. Like to see what he's gonna do in the future. He's gonna be on some MJ shit. What? I don't know. Let's move on. Look at here. I remember I told y'all a long time. I told y'all I've been telling y'all. I said, fuck the Epstein files. Fuck the Epstein files. Yeah, okay, if they don't want to have them. I want to see Anthony Weiner's laptop. I want that shit exposed. Now, ever since I've been talking about it now, I've just been talking about it for the last couple months. You know, I dropped this and that right there. Now, Heat has been exposed, and they've been talking about it here lately. Now, about the Weiner right there. And what it said right there, this is something that they had said. The contents of Anthony Weiner's laptop was ever exposed, it could collapse the entire U.S. government. I told y'all this back then. Now they're coming out saying this shit. Facts. But I'm crazy. 9 officers viewed the motherfucking footage and couldn't handle it. And every one of them dead now. That's like some Clinton shit. So on. Let's do this.
Weiner's laptop had kill switches in it. It was filled with crap that wasn't supposed to be there. We never get to see it. Supposedly 9 cops watched the videos on Weiner's laptop. They had to keep leaving the room because they couldn't stand what they were seeing. And all 9 are now dead. And there's names and faces and deadness, right? They're real people. Now you can say, well, maybe they died for other reasons. I go, but it's still 9 cops. You know, it's like the 5 cops who died after January 6th, right? 4 of them were suicides. According to AI, there were about 80 cops really in the thick of things. 4 of them died from suicide.
Yeah. And like I said, I ain't going to keep us long tonight right there. We're just going to keep it on, keep it moving. You know what I mean? We're just going to keep it moving. Getting to the point right there. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Time right now, you know what I mean? And let's go. You know, your man looking for you. Yeah. Open my email. This shit right here was in my motherfucking email. What? Looking for international G? For what? Want to sit down and talk to me? Talk to your peoples. My peoples. Talk to them about what? They don't like me. They used to like me. Man, I ain't got time for this shit. Now, I see it. Bring me. I told them, let Cuban cigars be damn legal. That's what you do. Help them out. You want to help Cuba out? Let Cuban cigars be legal. And they can make some money. Exporting. You put your tariffs on it. We get the Cubans. They get their money. This nigga gonna have the fucking nerve to say this.
I do believe I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba. That'd be good. That's a big honor.
Taking Cuba.
Taking Cuba in some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I think I could do anything I want with it. You want to know the truth? They're a very weakened nation right now.
I said, nigga, Nigga. I just want some cigars, nigga. God damn, I don't take the country. I want to smoke a cigar with Michael Jordan, and me and Mike just smoke out there and look at, play around a golf or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we'll do. But moving on, I'm gonna move on. I ain't moved on. I ain't forgot. I told you that nigga, but I'm gonna tell you about this white nigga in that White House right now that we got. Boy, look at here. He got an enemy. He got a list. He got a good list. And this is some shit right here. And now he want a movie. But he said, fuck it. He want a TV show first. So we gonna give him a TV show. Yeah, let's give him a TV show.
Bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
Just what I needed now. A wino and a rhino.
Well, Papa, you gonna help me with this garden now?
Son, I did my part. I got us a scarecrow. This is guaranteed to scare away slugs and snails and birds.
Just remember that the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Hallelujah!
And you remember when you looked in the mirror tonight, the Lord gave you that face and you stuck with it. Let me tell you something. Every time I see you, it makes me wish that birth control was retroactive. Why don't you start helping us out in the kitchen?
All right.
You can start by sticking your face in the freezer and making us some ugly sickles.
I don't like being alone in the house with a married man.
Listen, if we were alone on a raft in the middle of the ocean, I'd rather kiss an octopus in the mouth.
Today is my lucky day.
Why? Because you looked in the mirror and it didn't break? What do you want?
I'm the winner of your lucky number contest, and I want my money.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the money I got coming on this ticket, turkey.
You called me a turkey again, I'll base you with a couple of these. Why'd you go someplace else? Why'd you go ugly up somebody else's house?
Who you calling ugly, sucker?
You. I could throw some tracing paper over your head and draw me a moose face.
Who you calling a criminal? I'm no criminal.
Not now. But if you're gonna take a physical, you'll have to take your clothes off. And if you take your clothes off, that's criminal. Wait a minute. See, you take your clothes off, that would be first-degree ugliness with malice of forethought and attempt to cause blindness. Hey, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here?
Well, wolf woman don't usually come out until it's a full moon. Goodbye, dear.
Oh, you call me dear?
Why should I call you dear? You look like Bambi's father.
Oh, shit. That's crazy right there. I'm a fool for that one. But I ain't do it. Yeah. Thank somebody else for doing it. I was going to get into some sports. Because due to the NBA Finals, gonna skip that part. You know, shout outs to the NBA Finals right there. About to go check that out. Skip over a few things tonight. Just because the finals are on. So I'm gonna play it short. Let that be the last thing. Take you out with that right there. Let you go out with that. How about that? How about that? That's good. Good way to go out. Anyway, thank you for coming out. I'll see you next Wednesday. Try to be Tuesday, but if not Tuesday, then it will be Wednesday. But I'll see you Saturday for Just My Thoughts. I don't know if it's open mic. Yeah, open mic. We'll throw a topic up. I'll put it out there Friday. Get you ready. Call in. Talk your shit. But anyway, leave you same way we came. Peace. Positive energy always creates elevation. Peace. Positive energy always creates elevation. And with that, we're out of here.